Let's talk to my friend, New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. Elise Stefanik, you're gonna save New York. Andrew Cuomo's not going to save New York. Mamdani's not going to save New York. You're going to save New York when you get to be governor next year. That's my going-in talking point to you. What do you think?
Well, thank you so much, Larry. I will tell you, Zohran Mamdani is going to destroy New York, and Kathy Hochul endorsed Zohran Mamdani. She lifted him up when you have other Democrats who are hesitant because they know he is so woefully out of touch with not just Republicans and independents, but Democrats as well. He is not going to win the majority of votes, and because of this three-way race, we're now going to have a full-blown socialist. I believe he is a communist in terms of his proposals he's put forward. He is a raging anti-Semite, and you know who's given him that mouthpiece? It's Kathy Hochul, who endorsed him. Kathy Hochul is known as the worst governor in America. And I'll tell you, Larry, it's New Yorkers all across our great state who are looking for a new generation of leadership instead of the failed single-party Democrat rule led by Kathy Hochul, causing the affordability crisis, causing the crime crisis. So we got to get this mayor's race out of the way, but we cannot let down New Yorkers.
All right, Lise, hang on one second. Here's a clip from the debate last night. Cuomo beating up on Mamdani's rent control program. Here it comes. Take a listen, please.
Zohran is a great actor. He missed his calling. Freeze the rent sounds great. Yeah, it affects about 25% of the number of housing units in the city of New York. It's not a new idea. Bill de Blasio did it. It turned out to be a debacle. And it does nothing for 75% of the units. And for the 25, it just postpones the increase and actually causes us to lose units because landlords took them off the market.
Yeah, so in some sense, it's the pot calling the kettle black because his programs were no better as governor. And, you know, as far as rent controls, raising taxes, he was going to hike the minimum wage last night. This is, former Governor Cuomo. But it's sort of like a pox on both their houses. Curtis Lewa had the only conservative principles in the race, and I think that's important. And if I'm not mistaken, you have stood by Curtis in this mayoralty for not dropping out.
That's right. And
George Pataki stood by him. Ed Cox has stood by him.
Yes, and I think the people are standing by Curtis Lewa. He has grassroots support in New York City, and it's up to the candidate to build their support. Now, I will say, at the debate, Larry, I think both Curtis and Cuomo did a great job unmasking the inexperience of Mamdani, but also the dangers of his proposals, that it is only going to further exacerbate the mass exodus from New York State and New York City. Businesses are fleeing, families are fleeing. They also did an exceptional job, both Curtis and Cuomo, in terms of exposing Mamdani's anti-Semitism that he wants to run from, but he can't hide from it. Not only has he campaigned with the unindicted co-conspirator of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing that killed New Yorkers, he has embraced the vile globalized intifada, and Jewish voters are rightly concerned about Mamdani taking over. Now, what I think is interesting here, Larry, is you have Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, the two leading New York Democrats, they were eligible to vote in this primary, and they did vote in this primary. No one of the press has asked them who they voted for, and they continue to escape that. But this is today's Democrat Party. It's going to destroy New York, which is why people of all political parties are coming out of the woodwork because they want to fire Kathy Hochul because she won't be a check on this socialist communist.
So, Lise, last one. You're going to save New York in New York, but I think that New Jersey may be saved by a Republican candidate. Chiaratelli, I mean, he looks like he's going to win that race.
Yes, I strongly support Jack Ciattarelli, and I'll tell you what we have in common. Single-party rule Democrat states that are traditionally blue, we've seen those states move more to the Republican direction in the past few cycles. Why is it happening, Larry? Because people are feeling and suffering from failed policies, whether it's high taxes, whether it's skyrocketing crime. So New Jersey is moving to the right, just like New York is. We saw this in President Trump's 2024 election. I think the energy and enthusiasm is on Jack Ciattarelli's side. I hope he wins. He is working his tail off, getting across the state. And look, Democrats are in free fall. They have the least approval rating in modern polling times. They are deeply disconnected from hardworking families and small businesses who are the engine and the backbone of our country.
Elise Stefanik, save New York. It's going to be, you're the one. It's not going to be, you'll save New York as governor in the race next year. Thanks for coming back on. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Larry.